Hello, my name is Brian Baber, and I am here to talk with you about some of the most popular construction techniques, frame construction, block construction, and ICF construction. So I build here in the Florida Panhandle, Panama City, Florida, to be exact. And the primary way to build here is with frame construction. That's with wood. And if you think about it, economics really drives a lot of what we do. And if you look around, there's timber farms and there's mills, right? That's why we tend to build with wood frame up here in the Panhandle. And if you look, for example, in South Florida, you'll see there's limestone quarries. And so there's a lot of cement and concrete block companies, and they tend to build with concrete block in South Florida. And then there's ICF, and ICF is one of the newer products. That is insulated concrete forms where it's foam on each side, and they build it almost like stacking Legos, and then they fill it with concrete and rebar, and they fill that up. That is a very solid, strong way to build. It's probably the most preferred. It's also the most expensive. So in terms of economics, it goes in our market, the Panama City and Panhandle market. Frame construction is the least expensive. It tends to be the most common. I'd say 90+% of homes are built with frame. And then you have block construction, which would be the next expense up. And that usually runs on the base price of a home, 8 to 10% more. And then you have ICF. That's the insulated concrete forms, and that's going to run anywhere from 10 to 12% more on the base price of a home than using frame. Now, well, I'll say a few things about frame. All of the homes that we build now, they're all engineered. And so we've been through Hurricane Michael. That was a Cat 5 hurricane. And I can say across the board, we saw very few structural issues. And that's because homes are tied from the trusses all the way down to the slab with steel and straps. And there's large beams and such. So really the homes that were most affected were homes that were either hit by trees or such, or homes that had not been up to the new code and had not been engineered. So building with a frame construction in our market, my home is a frame home, and 99% of what we do is frame. However, some people want to go the extra step. And I would encourage you, if you're gonna go from frame, I would go 2 steps up and go into the ICF. ICF that is the best product out there. And you get the insulation values. It's an R50 plus compared to like an R19. So tremendous insulation values. And then it's a poured concrete house. Generally, the walls are going to be close to 12 inches thick. That's including the foam, with a 6-inch concrete core. And so you can just imagine how strong that is. And then the trusses sit on top of that, and the wood frame is built either on top for the where you have a second floor, or you have the trusses. So anyway, hopefully that was helpful to you. Be more than happy to discuss that in further detail if anyone is interested. And have a wonderful day. Thank you again. Take care.